Okay, so before I actually get into exactly why and how I started selling digital products in the first place, for anyone who might be unfamiliar with digital products, I want to give you a quick explanation of what digital products are. A digital product is basically a downloadable tool that helps someone solve a problem. There are so many different examples of digital products, and some of them include Canva templates to help small businesses run their social media, digital planners for teachers or college students, or printable invitations for baby showers, weddings, or birthdays. Another really popular digital product example is an ebook. So unlike selling a physical product of some sort, selling digital products is a lot easier and cheaper to start, and it's a very realistic business for someone to start if you're anything like I was when I first started and you're short on time or you don't have the money to invest in starting a business. So to start my digital product shop, I paid 20 cents to create my first listing, and since then I've earned almost $20,000 to date. I don't have to hold any space in my house for inventory, and I don't have to spend any time shipping out products because it's an instant download. So Etsy, which is the platform that I choose to sell on, handles all of that for me. Now, the thing that really makes digital products a game changer is that a digital product business has the potential to produce passive income, which basically means that I have digital products that I created a year ago, and those same digital products are still making me money today. So when I decide that I want to work on my shop and I want to add a new digital product, that's extra income on top of the profit that I'm already earning from the previously created digital products. This is a create it once, sell it forever business model that has the potential to grow your income exponentially. So how did I decide that I wanted to start selling digital products in the first place? Well, my story is a little bit different than some of the other people that I've seen posting here on YouTube. So I'm going to paint the picture for you so that way you kind of get an idea of where I was when I was just getting started. So at the time, I had just graduated from college. I got my bachelor's degree in English and I was looking for a job. Now, while I was looking for a job, I couldn't just sit back because I had bills to pay. So I was doing pretty much every freelancing job that you could imagine. I was driving for DoorDash all the time. And then I was also managing a couple of small businesses' social media pages, so Instagram and Facebook. A couple months after I graduated, I ended up finding a full-time job at this awesome school, and I found myself working as a 6th grade teacher. Now, if you know anything about being a teacher in the US, teaching is a lot of work and your potential for earning income is pretty limited. And I had some debt to pay from college, so I didn't want to get rid of my side jobs yet. But I was so burnt out from all the work that I had to put into teaching and the work that I had to put in to maintain my extra income. So one day while I was doing the social media management thing, I needed to create a flyer for a Facebook post. So I started to create that flyer on Canva, and then I thought, wait, I think I'm working smarter, not harder. So I decided to go over to Google and I decided to type in social media Canva templates for small business. And I've heard a lot of entrepreneurs talk about that one moment, the decision that seemed really small and insignificant at the time, but literally changed everything for them. And for me, that Google search was that moment, because when I looked up those Canva templates, there were so many of them that had gotten so many sales. And I realized that I was putting a lot of work to manage a couple social media pages when I could be putting the same amount of work in, selling those same templates that I was making to other entrepreneurs and earning income passively. So I kid you not, that same day I created an Etsy shop. I edited a Canva template that I had already created to make it a little bit more appealing to the general type of business owner that I wanted to sell it to. And I posted my first digital product. And guess how many sales I got? None. But then 8 days later, I got my first 2 sales. And then the more products that I started posting, the more my income started growing and growing. So I grew from getting only 2 sales to now earning over $20,000 in revenue. And as a first year middle school teacher, that extra $20,000 did a lot for me. So keep in mind, when I started my digital product business, I had already made Canva templates so many times because I was already doing social media management. So I would say that I was at least a little bit more skilled than most people in creating Canva templates for small businesses and creators. Now, I'm reminding you this because when you create a digital product business, it's really important that you're creating digital products that help someone solve a specific problem. And in order to help someone solve a problem, you should know more than the average person about what to do to solve that problem. Now, you don't need to be an expert, you just have to have more experience than most people. So for example, if you're watching this and you're a teacher, you probably already know how to create lesson plans and make worksheets. So you can create a digital product out of that. If you're watching this and you're the head chef of your household, you can probably put together an ebook or a beginner's cooking course and make money off of your recipes. If you have a really good sense of style, you can put that to use and you can make printable wall art or print on demand accessories like t-shirts and tote bags and get paid for your sense of style. Whatever it is that you want to create digital products around, just make sure it's something that you're genuinely interested in, because like any other business, it's not going to last if it's not something that brings you joy. I'm going to say something that might upset some people, but I would feel really irresponsible if I wasn't honest about this, so I'm going to say it anyway. Ever since I started making videos teaching people people how to make digital products and how to grow their passive income online, I've started connecting with other digital product sellers on Facebook and on different social media platforms, and I've seen some pretty nasty interactions between sellers and people who are interested in buying digital products. So I just want to put out a PSA and let you know that unless you want to become an influencer, you shouldn't get caught up in the trap of buying someone's $500 ebook course teaching you how to sell digital products, especially if that course is just teaching you how to resell the exact same course. One of the reasons you shouldn't do this is because buying someone's course and then reselling the exact same course is not passive income. If you're setting up a shop outside of Etsy, if you're setting up your own Shopify store or your own website, for example, you're going to have to put in a lot of work to get people to visit your site. It's not like Etsy where people are looking for a specific tool and your customers can just stumble upon you, right? So if you're reselling someone else's how to sell digital products course, you've essentially become an online version of a door-to-door salesman, and you're going to have to spend a lot of time trying to convince people to buy your product. And it's going to be really hard to do that because a bunch of other people have bought the exact same course and you're all competing trying to convince people to buy it from you, and it's just not worth it. So my digital product business is passive. I don't have to convince anyone to buy my stuff. There are tons of people who are in the position that I was in, or small businesses who just can't afford to hire a social media manager or aren't that skilled at social media, and they're looking for any tools they can find to help them elevate their business. I've never once taken my product, copied the link, and had to send that link out to people to ask them to buy it. Every single one of my sales on Etsy has been organic. I've never paid for ads, I've never paid for marketing, and I've never spent time marketing. The only time I spend is creating digital products and answering questions for customers. So if you're interested in selling digital products because you want to spend more time with your family or you want to spend less time working, getting into the business of reselling other people's digital product courses isn't a good idea because it's not going to help you accomplish your goal. Now, I want to make sure that you understand that there's nothing wrong with selling digital product courses. I'm sure a lot of these courses are genuinely helpful, and I know for a fact that a lot of people have made money from these courses, but it's important that if you're selling a digital product course, that you're 100% honest and transparent about the work that it's going to take for someone else to resell that course. Now, if you want to learn how to make and sell digital products, but you don't have hundreds of dollars to buy someone else's course, you can learn everything you need to learn to get started on YouTube. I have a whole playlist on my channel that's a free beginner's course that teaches you how to sell digital products from start to finish. So this includes the process of deciding exactly what you want to sell, actually creating a digital product step by step, picking the right keywords so that way buyers can actually find your product, and getting your first 100 sales. In these videos, I even have free Canva templates that you can download so that way you can customize those and create your own digital products. So if you want to get started with your digital product business, it's a good idea to subscribe to my channel because I put out new videos just like this every single week. Now, I completely understand that not everybody has the time to invest in learning how to create digital products. And for some people, graphic design isn't really their thing, and getting started with graphic design can feel really intimidating. So for those of you who don't want to spend the time to actually learn the graphic design part of digital products, and you just want to focus on selling them, building your shop, and making your money, if you're short on time, I have a done for you digital product bundle that I'll link in the description. So these bundles are essentially starter packs. You can basically pick exactly what kind of business you want to start and have a good chunk of inventory to start with. This is just for anyone who's short on time or wants some inspiration to start out with. I hope that if you want to start a digital product business that you found this video helpful. And if you're ready to just go ahead and get started right now, after you download those done for you bundles, you can click the video that's going to pop up at the end of this one where I tell you exactly what to do step by step in your first 30 days of launching your digital product business. That way you can get your first 100 sales. Thanks for watching.